History often takes unexpected turns. In one such alternate timeline, Donald John Trump, the American businessman who once ruled boardrooms and reality television screens, did not walk into the Oval Office as the 45th President of the United States. Instead, destiny carried him across the Atlantic, where circumstances, opportunities, and his unshakable self-belief led him to become the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. The tale begins not in Washington, but in London. Donald Trump had always been fascinated by Britain. Long before politics, he invested in Scottish golf courses and mingled with London's elite. His empire reached the UK, but more importantly, so did his reputation. To some, he was brash. To others, brilliant. After his years in American politics, Trump sought a new stage. Britain, at that moment, was fractured. The challenges of Brexit, economic uncertainty, and divisions within Parliament left the nation yearning for a leader who could inspire confidence. And so, when the opportunity presented itself, Trump, always bold, moved into British politics. His critics laughed. A New Yorker as Prime Minister? Impossible. But Trump had been told impossible his whole life, and he had always turned it into reality. Trump's entry into UK politics was met with fierce opposition. Newspapers questioned his loyalty, politicians mocked his style, and experts predicted failure. But Trump understood something others didn't. People were tired of broken promises. He formed a new party, the People's Conservative Alliance, a movement that blended. His rallies were unlike anything Britain had seen before. Massive gatherings in stadiums, thousands waving Union Jacks, chanting "Make Britain Great Again." The media ridiculed him, but ordinary citizens listened. He spoke in plain language. He promised jobs, secure borders, and national pride. He didn't sound like a career politician, because he wasn't, and that became his greatest strength. The British general election arrived like a storm. The old parties, Labour and Conservative, struggled to inspire. Trump, however, electrified the campaign trail. His charisma drew crowds from Birmingham to Manchester, from Glasgow to London. After graduating from the Wharton School of Finance at the University of Pennsylvania, but he wasn't interested in staying in the comfort zone of small housing deals. New York City was facing bankruptcy. Many investors avoided it. He believed that while others saw risk, one of his first major moves was the transformation of the bankrupt. While others saw a rotting building, why he negotiated a deal with the city and turned the old hotel into the Grand Hyatt, and it established Trump as a young developer with courage and vision. Commodore Hotel near Grand Central Station. Trump became a symbol of bold ambition, a luxurious skyscraper that became a global landmark. It had waterfalls and apartments that attracted the world's wealthiest buyers. His name became synonymous with luxury. Hotels in Manhattan, golf courses, yet behind the glitter. The 1990s brought Donald Trump face to face with failure. Was drowning in debt. Atlantic City casinos were failing, and the media mocked him as a man whose career was over. At one point, most people would have given up, disappear from the spotlight. But Donald Trump was not most people. While Donald joined his father's business in the 1970s, crime and urban decay, but Donald saw opportunity in the chaos. A true visionary could see potential. Trump saw a chance to create something iconic. I brought in Hyatt as a partner. If the project was a success, this was just the beginning. Through the 1980s, he built Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue. The tower wasn't just a building, it was a statement of confidence, marble gold accents. Trump didn't just build properties, he built a brand, wealth and power, casinos in Atlantic City, and even an airline. The Trump brand expanded everywhere. Challenges were his empire, built on aggressive borrowing. Banks were pressuring him. Trump's debt was estimated at nearly $1 billion. Many advised him to declare total bankruptcy and live quietly. Donald John Trump was born in Queens, New York, in 1946. From the beginning, he was surrounded by stories of construction, buildings, and ambition. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer who built affordable housing for middle-class families. Growing up, Donald would watch his father inspect projects, negotiate with contractors, and make bold business decisions. But Donald was not the quiet observer type. Even as a boy, he was loud, confident, and competitive. Teachers often complained about his strong personality. At the age of 13, he was sent to the New York Military Academy to discipline his fiery nature. What looked like a punishment turned into an opportunity. At the academy, Donald learned structure, leadership, and discipline. He played sports, commanded cadets, and showed glimpses of the determination that would later define his career. The young Trump was never satisfied with small. While his father focused on middle-class apartments, Donald dreamed of skyscrapers, luxury hotels, and world-class projects. He believed that if one had to think, one should think big. After graduating from the Wharton School of Finance at the University of Pennsylvania, Donald joined his father's business, but he wasn't interested in staying in the comfort zone of small housing deals. In the 1970s, New York City was facing bankruptcy, crime, and urban decay. Many investors avoided it, but Donald saw opportunity in the chaos. He believed that while others saw risk, a true visionary could see potential. One of his first major moves was the transformation of the bankrupt Commodore Hotel near Grand Central Station. While others saw a rotting building, Trump saw a chance to create something iconic. He negotiated a deal with the city, brought in Hyatt as a partner, and turned the old hotel into the Grand Hyatt. The project was a success, and it established Trump as a young developer with courage and vision. This was just the beginning. Through the 1980s, Trump became a symbol of bold ambition. He built Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue, a luxurious skyscraper that became a global landmark. The tower wasn't just a building, it was a statement of confidence. It had waterfalls, marble, gold accents, and apartments that attracted the world's wealthiest buyers. Trump didn't just build properties, he built a brand. His name became synonymous with luxury, wealth, and power. Casinos in Atlantic City, hotels in Manhattan, golf courses, and even an airline. The Trump brand expanded everywhere. Yet behind the glitter, challenges were waiting. The 1990s brought Donald Trump face to face with failure. His empire, built on aggressive borrowing, was drowning in debt. Atlantic City casinos were failing. Banks were pressuring him, and the media mocked him as a man whose career was over. At one point, Trump's debt was estimated at nearly $1 billion. Most people would have given up,